My friends from college, they're really jealous. I get calls from all the time saying like, hey, you work at a brewery, I gotta come by for a tour.
How's it going? Welcome to Bentwater Brewing Company. My name's Adam Denigolab. I'm the head brewer here. Let's get into it. Let's meet the people and see the place.
And so this is a silo full of barley that will be loaded up through these pipes and go into the brewery where it will be milled to go into the mash tun.
So this is our specialty grain connex. This is where we put all of our specialty malts, things that give beer a little more character. The silo we have next door is the bulk of the beer that provides most of the sugars. What we're doing right now is we're going to put it in this hopper here, and the auger's going to bring it inside and put it through our mill.
This is the Brewhouse, and this is what's called a 3-kettle system, and it's a 30-barrel 3-kettle. So 30 barrels means we make about 930 gallons of beer every batch.
What's a typical day like for you guys?
Hot. Hot.
The first one is the mash tun, where you actually soak the grains in hot water. It starts to remove the sugars. We go into the kettle, the brew kettle, and here we boil the beer, which sanitizes the beer and breaks down all those sugars to simple sugars so the yeast can work on it to ferment it. And then finally we go to the third kettle, which is the whirlpool. The whirlpool actually causes the solids that have been from any leftover grain to settle so that we get clearer beer when we move it out to the fermenter. We are now in the main cellar area of the brewery. And the cellar is where we will do the fermentation and the carbonation of the beer.
I'm currently sitting between our relatively new, they've been installed for about a year at this point, 120 barrel fermentation tanks. With the space we have now, our estimated capacity is about 15 to 20,000 barrels a year. Before it was about 4,000. So we're looking at, a huge, huge expansion in the amount of beer we can put out, which is awesome.
When we come out of a fermenter, what you have is beer with the right alcohol content, but it's flat, no fizz whatsoever. So then we go into what we call a bright tank, and here we force carbonate, which means we take CO2 and actually bubble it through the beer to give the carbonation level. After it's fully carbonated, now it's ready to either be put in kegs or cans. When this is running, these will come down and beer will shoot out of all these to fill all the cans with the right amount of beer. Then it comes through here and a lid is placed on the top of the can. We go through a rinsing station, then we go through a drying station, and then we come through here where the label is applied, and then we turn the corner, we get a finish pack off the end of the table.
So that wraps up our brewery tour, and that all leaves the cold, delicious beer for you to enjoy at home. So cheers.